So much for trying to edit and get to bed at a reasonable hour. It's freaking 12:11 in the morning, and I just literally with 30 seconds ago finished my thumbnail. So now it's starting to convert to QuickTime. It was poor planning on my part. I should have done this earlier. It's a little past 5 in the morning right now, and I'm getting ready. I already have the face scoop on. I still need to let out my braids. Oh gosh, I'm tired. I don't know what I was thinking agreeing to do this shift early in the morning. I should just let my rep take it because she wanted it. But I was like, no, I'll take it, get your rest. But I think the reason why she asked if she wanted me to do it is because she wanted to do it, and I should have just let her do it. I'm really hoping I can leave right at 10 instead of stay later. But I know that if it's busy, I don't want to let my coworker be there by himself. Prepared, even though I'm tired, to stay later. It's just extra money in my pocket. Allowed myself a couple extra minutes because I had to get gas. Because like a dummy, I completely forgot yesterday. Now I have to do that. I'll probably give Hercules medicine too. I know Sam's gonna be tired. Not bad, huh? You don't see too much of a shadow under my eyes. I got this mark on my nose the other day, and I was picking at it, and that's why it's red now. I should have just left it alone. Lighting's kind of bad in here. The light's behind me, and I have this one on my side. What I really need is a light that comes this way. It definitely feels weird to be up this early in the morning to go to work. Smells good though. It always smells good here when it rains. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like today, but we will see. I should be back by the afternoon, hopefully before the afternoon. I am uploading right now. I feel like my videos are starting to become mundane as far as content, because like I said before, when I work, I don't have time to do anything. Can't go anywhere because I'm too freaking tired, and work takes up a lot of hours in my day. I know you guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I just want to explain. So you can see behind me those clouds, they look like rain clouds because they're really dark, but I don't know if it's because it's just early in the morning. I have about 5 minutes before I have to get on the road, so these boys really need to hurry up. Hercules already got his medication, his morning medication, and I should be back for his evening or his PM medications. How do you guys like the wavy hair? My friend Sarah, when she did my hair, when she did the waves for me, they came out way better. I'm on the freeway right now. I just got gas. I purposely drove by the gas station that's right next to, or not right next to, right down the street from our apartment. Only because I don't want to deal with the employees. They're kind of rude. And it's kind of funny because a lot of people say that about this particular gas station or the cashiers inside. And my whole reason is, it happened a couple years ago after Sam's mom passed away. We were all packed up. We were going home for the funeral. We had the boys in the back. We had all our bags, and Sam had his suit, his black suit, and he had forgotten to put it in its, zipper bag or whatever, and it was in the back. And of course, when you have dogs, hair somehow gets on everything. So we stopped at that gas station to gas up and to get some snacks. So while Sam was pumping the gas, I got out and I said, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna go get our snacks, and I'm gonna ask for a trash bag to put over your suit. And he said, okay. And went inside, grabbed my items, stood in line very patiently, got to the front, paid for the stuff, and I asked the girl, I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm hoping that I can have a trash bag. And she goes, no. And I said, just one? And she goes, no, we have to inventory them. And I said, okay. So I turned around, and after I said okay, I did this. Okay. Just kind of like, oh man, now we have to go all the way back to the apartment. And I guess she took it as me being rude. So I had my stuff, and I turned and I was walking away to go out the door, and this is what she said to me. Well, she didn't say it, she yelled it. She said, "Are you serious? Go to Big Lots." And she did this whole like gesture, because there's a Big Lots right down the street, across the street. Down the street and across. And I turned around because I was like, is she talking to me? So I looked at her, and then she's looking right at me, and all these customers are looking at me, and I'm like, I didn't know what to say, so I just walked out. And I had all my stuff, and we've gassed up there so many times. We've gassed up there when we're going on a road trip. We gassed up there one time, I think 3 vehicles all at once. So gas is pretty pricey. And for us to, go to that gas station, buy gas, fill up 2-3 vehicles at a time, it's gonna add up. And we've done it, I used to gas up there all the time. Sam used to do the same thing. And you would think if you're loyal customers, you keep coming back, you would try to keep those customers. So I just was like, well, okay. So I walked out, and I'm still confused, and Sam could totally tell, just, the look on my face. So he asked, what happened? And I said, that lady there just totally yelled at me. And he goes, what? And Sam knows how I am. I believe that when you are wanting something, when you're a customer and you want something, you ask politely. If you want something, you take the nice approach. I've always believed that working in customer service, I always felt like I wanted to help the people that were nice about it and weren't demanding and yelling and, So I always try to take that approach when, even when I'm eating out, I'm always polite to the servers. I'm pretty sure both Sam and I tip really, really well. I know sometimes I even over tip because I'm not good at math, really quick in my head. So I'm like, $5 for a $10 bill here. So that's my whole, how I approach customer service. So I didn't go in there demanding and everything, and Sam knows that. So he was like, well, here, keep pumping the gas. I'm going to go in there. And I told Sam, I was like, no, just leave it. Because we were going back for his mom's funeral, and I didn't want to make it more emotional than it really was that day. I didn't want to add to it, I should say. But Sam, anybody who knows Sam knows that Sam's a really, really nice person. And so he was like, here, pump the gas. I'm going to go in there. And I was like, no, just leave it. He's like, no. He's like, that wasn't very nice of her. So I'm like, okay. So I pumped the gas, and he went in there. And he said that he went in there and he asked, who just yelled at my wife? And then the girl behind the counter, I don't know her name. I just remember her eyebrows were drawn on. Like, she had no eyebrows. Those things were on with a pencil. And I remember he was like, well, which one? And I said, the one with the eyebrows. And so he went in there, and he was like, who's the one that just yelled at my wife? And she's like, well, I did. She came in here and she was rude to me. And he was like, is that really how you talk to your customers? We're paying customers. We've been here so many times. We've gassed up here so many times, and now we're not going to come back. And he said, the reason why she was asking for a trash bag is to cover my suit, because we're going home to bury my mother. And then her whole attitude changed. She was like, oh, well, okay, I guess I can give you a trash bag. And tried to offer Sam the trash bag. He's like, no, it's okay. Apparently it's a big deal. Apparently you guys have to inventory them. We don't want your, we'll get our own. And he just, walked out and left her there. And I can't imagine somebody saying that and realizing what it was for and still being okay. I hope she, felt bad. If she had asked me, well, what do you need it for? I would have been honest and said, we're going home to bury my mother-in-law, my husband forgot the little zip-up bag for his suit, and we have dogs. If she had asked me, I would have said that. But nope, she was just so quick to say no. And now we've gotten gas there since then a few times when we're in a pinch, but we don't go in. I don't go in. Not that I'm intimidated by her, but I'm just like, I already have it in my head how I see that gas station. And if people are gonna be rude to people that, you know, keep them in business, then I don't feel like I need to go in there. And plus I feel like the gas station, it's more of the business side, and I feel like the store side is more of the family owned business. I don't know if that's true, but that's just how I see it, at least. So you don't see this too often. Well, you kind of do, but I'm walking the other direction now. I'm actually going home. I actually ended up working 6 hours instead of 4, I told you. I'm out with the boys right now. I came home and I fell asleep for about 45 minutes, and I feel a lot better. I was on YouTube and I kept nodding off, so I just gave in and took a 45-minute nap. I feel a lot better. Sam is up right now and he wants to go get some wings. Hopefully we get the lunch special. Hercules is cold. It's sprinkling. I don't know if you can tell. I gotta water my flowers here soon. Crap, I forgot the pooper scooper. Our food finally came and we're so hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I don't know if Sam ate today. Did you eat today?
No.
I always get mild with an M. He gets wild with a W. I'm always afraid that because they sound so similar, they're gonna confuse them. We finished eating and now we're getting sleepy. I need some caffeine because I'm running on E right now, on fumes. And Sam is going to get the supplies to finally make my birthday cake. I don't know if we'll have enough energy to actually make it and then eat it. I was telling Sam that it tasted better last week because they were half off. I had to pay full price for this baby, but it tastes alright. Not as good as last week though. We got sucked into 2020. This is the 4th episode that we've watched so far tonight. Sam's gonna make my birthday cake tomorrow while I'm at work. Dan! Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go outside. Go for it, dudes. It smells so good. I was just sitting here talking to Sam, and I knew that I was tired, but I only thought that I was only getting 9 hours of overtime, but I only had 1 day off, and we figured out that I'm actually, this week alone, I would be getting a total of 19 hours versus 9. I don't know why I had it in my head that even though I was working those so many days, I was only working my regular 40 hours plus 9 hours. So that's why I'm so tired. Now that he broke it down for me, I'm glad nothing's wrong. Because I was scared. I thought something was up. I guess I'm just gonna get a bigger paycheck.